Alright, so here I am jumping through all these extra hoops just to make sure I can get so that way I can get the prompts up, and I'm going through using my camera, and then loading it onto my computer, and then putting it up on YouTube, and then I just remembered this program. This program is called Photo Booth. It's usually on a lot of Mac computers, and I completely forgot about this program. And I feel so stupid. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm moving on to prompt number 8. And that is stigmas along the lines that have come along with a hobby. Oh yeah. And I am here with my custom house Araya head. I haven't named her yet, but you know, they deserve a little love too. So that's why she's here with me this time. Anyway, having been in this hobby not that long at all, so far what I've come across is that I've seen a lot of I don't have a problem. I don't really have a lot of big problem with these kinds of things. It doesn't bug me at all. It's just that these are some of the things I've come across from it being listed, or it being pointed out to me, or seeing it in person and stuff like that. I guess a lot of people think that ball-jointed dolls are all always pretty or beautiful and stuff like that, but you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So what one person might think is cute or pretty or whatever, another person would absolutely love. And another thing I've noticed is a lot people always talk about how a lot of the pretty boys that are in with this hobby also are all usually gay or something like that. These are if excuse me. If that's how they decide they want their character, if they're doing characters for their dolls, that's just how it's going to turn out. I don't get why people don't like that, I guess. Put it down. And then I guess another thing is there's nothing wrong with guys having dolls. There's nothing wrong with people having resin dolls. Or guys more specifically. I've read some about how guys who have dolls are always getting looked at funny for having these dolls and walking around with them and stuff like that, and people think it's all weird and everything like that. And then there was another time they were talking about how there was another thing about clothing. If a guy were to put a female doll into tight clothing, they would be a pervert. But if another woman would be doing that, it would be considered normal. Or if there's just been a lot of stuff that I've been seeing recently, just from reading on forums about how different these kind of things are, and about how people don't think that that guys should have dolls, or guys shouldn't have dolls and that wear tight clothing that reveals a lot of skin, and that they should be. It's like a whole nother world of Dogma to me. It's just wow. It's just a whole nother world of Dogma to me. And that's just kind of where I'm at this point. It just seems, I can't say stupid. It just seems unimportant side effects or unimportant things that come along with any hobby. As well as how certain dolls aren't considered ball joint, or certain dolls aren't considered ball jointed dolls because they're not resin or something like that. It gets confusing. I don't get it. So, I don't stand on either side. You do what you like to do. Simple as that. That's really all I can think of that I have to say about the subject. You like what you like. No one is right, but no one is wrong, if that makes sense. You know, I could probably rant. Now that I think about it, I could probably rant on and keep going and going and going on the subject. And by the time I'm done, I'm going to probably have a 20-minute video just on this alone. I'm not trying to be self-righteous or whatever. I haven't even been in the hobby long enough to figure out what I do and do not like. Really. It's just... Well, I really could go on. There's always going to be dogma for anything, for any hobby, any sport, anything, just about anything. There's always going to be something. And it's just one of those things that comes attached to, that just comes as part of the package. But I can't really think of any other kind of stigmas or anything that have been coming along with a hobby. I'm sure I've stumbled across plenty. Well, I guess that's going to be it for prompt number 8. So, CopperAlice out.